The Dallas Mavericks seem to have found their groove after a 127-92 crushing win over the Chicago Bulls, where there wasn't a whole lot of hero ball, a whole lot of passing ball movement, off ball movement, a lot of guys getting involved. It was a wonderful game from start to finish. Not once did the Mavericks look out of it. They took control from tip off and they ran with it and never looked back. So we're going to break down the good, the bad, the ugly, the things we liked, the things we didn't like, which is very few things. But we're going to break all that down. How's it going, everybody? My name is Marcel Martin. This is Mavericks Digest, bringing you the latest news on everything Mavericks related. But let's go into this video, man. The Dallas Mavericks are on a 3-game winning streak. We just beat the Bulls tonight, which we were live for. Make sure you tune in because we're going live for every game. The watch-alongs are amazing, so you want to be there. But we went live, and it was amazing. I was seeing Daniel Gafford and Derrick Lively on a whole nother level, and I'll get more into that later, but those guys were just phenomenal. I wasn't sure how well we do. Vucevic isn't your traditional big. He kind of stretches the floor, but they got Andre Drummond. He's not the same prime Andre from Detroit, but he's still a big guy. I wasn't sure how Derrick Lively, who's a lot smaller than Andre Drummond, would do down low, and Daniel Gafford, he's not that small, but he's a shorter center, so wasn't too sure what our interior presence looked like tonight, but man, it could not be stopped. I think I saw somewhere where like 7 of Luka's 14 assists were to Derrick Lively in the paint. I wouldn't be surprised if the other 7 came to Daniel Gafford as well. It was just amazing. The Mavericks actually played good defense aside from Luka, who wasn't his best game defensively. It felt like he was kind of forcing his game. Kyrie really didn't have that great of a game either, but the supporting cast stepped up. Now, yes, this Chicago Bulls team is like 8th in the East. They're not that great. They also don't have Zach LaVine, so they had to play a lot of just supplementary players, but it was just how we looked when Kyrie and Luka weren't really having that spectacular night, even though Luka finished with a triple-double. Wasn't a 30-point triple-double. He ended with 27. So when those two guys who are main guys aren't really having the flashiest, greatest, historical nights, it's good to know that we do have guys where, when need be, we'll step up. We'll go into the box score right now. PJ Washington was, plus 19 with 7 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 0 assists with 5 rebounds. He was 1 of 3 from 3, but 3 of 5 from the floor. Derrick Jones Jr. was also plus 19. He had 8 points, 2 assists. Didn't really shoot a whole lot. Was only in the court for about 16 minutes. But Daniel Gafford had 20 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, 7 rebounds, with 3 of them being offensive rebounds, and shot 9 of 9 from the floor, keeping that streak going. Didn't miss a single shot again. We got Kyrie Irving, finished with 14 points. He had 1 block, 1 steal, only 1 assist with 3 rebounds. And Luka Doncic, so another triple-double with 27 points. Only 2 turnovers with 1 steal, 14 assists, 12 rebounds, with 2 of those being offensive rebounds. Shot 6 of 15 from 3. Phenomenal. Off the bench, Markieff Morris had some garbage time minutes, but he hit a 2 for us. Maxi Kleber, only 13 minutes, 2 points, but he had 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Tim Hardaway, 4 points, 2 steals, 4 assists. He was 0 of 3 from 3, 1 of 4 from the floor. Dwight Powell gave us 5 good minutes of nothing off the bench in garbage time. Derrick Lively off the bench had 22 points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. Just filling out the stat sheet. My man was 11 of 12 from the floor. Almost another perfect night for him. Josh Green off the bench. He played 23 minutes, had only 5 points, but he was a plus 26, playing very good defense. Had 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And Dante Exum, 19 minutes, had 2 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. It felt like he was doing a lot of all the little things that don't show up on the box score. The intangibles of Dante Exum are much appreciated. AJ Lawson in garbage time, he had 3 points, but at the very bottom, Jaden Hardy Party with the second most points off the bench, had 11 points, only 1 turnover. 1 of 2 from 3, 4 of 5 from the floor, and shot 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Our second highest scorer off the bench gave it to you in garbage time. Jaden Hardy, free this man. I'm going to start making free Hardy t-shirts and just start handing them out in Dallas. Free that man. But tonight, we got to talk about Daniel Gafford and Derrick Lively. Daniel Gafford and Derrick Lively were just unstoppable, and it was exactly what I had hoped that Jason Kidd would use these guys for. And in this game, instead of starting with Derrick Lively, who is back after being away for personal issues, we started Daniel Gafford and had Derrick Lively come off the bench, but it felt like one of them was always on the court. They combined for 40-plus points. Those guys were unstoppable. It was like, okay, Gafford's off, but here comes Derrick Lively. Okay, Lively's off. But here comes Gafford. Just those guys in tandem, just one on and one off. It was beautiful. And that's exactly what I want to see going forward. Just have one of those guys. And when they're both firing all cylinders, this is what you get. The guys were just unstoppable. There was nothing that could stop him. Derrick Lively only ever missed one shot. Daniel Gafford was perfect again, breaking another record. It was phenomenal. And the Bulls just had no answers. We had like 44 points in the first quarter. After that, it was just wraps. Game was over. Go home. I'll tell you exactly how it ends. Ends in a nice Dallas Maverick dub. But let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls. Box score real quick. Not going to spend too much time on it. DeRozan had 13 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Vucevic had 13 points, 1 block, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Kobe White had 12 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Alex Caruso with only 4 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. And Ayo Dosunmu had 9 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 6 assists, and 8 rebounds. And they got some contributions off the bench. That one guy down there, Batim, had 17 points. He was working pretty hard for his team, but wasn't enough when we're up against this Dallas Mavericks team because we're firing all cylinders. We cannot be stopped. We cannot be contained. But man, this game was amazing. Like I said, Daniel Gafford, Derrick Lively. It was a force to be reckoned with, and they're both still young. They both have a lot more to prove and to improve and just to become even better players. Knowing that we got those two, phenomenal. Like I said, Kyrie Irving and Luka really didn't have that great of a night, but even when they're not having great nights, I mean, Kyrie still finished the game with 14 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, and to his standards, a bad night, or just a below average night. And for Luka, even though it was a triple-double, 27-point triple-double, it still wasn't super fantastic. And again, those are to Luka Doncic standards. A 27-point triple-double could be better. And we saw in the fourth quarter, he stayed in because he was trying to get that 30. Felt like he just kept letting that 3 fly, just wasn't going, where eventually Jason Kidd's like, all right, man, let's go. And shout out to Luka for being mature enough to just be like, all right, that's fine. But man, this game was amazing. But let's go into some stuff already, guys. Because Daniel Gafford just broke the NBA record for most consecutive field goals made since 1997. He's got 23 consecutively made field goals. We have yet to find a team, or we have yet to play a team in the last 2-3 games who has anybody who can stop Gafford from scoring. When the landlord walks into your house, you gotta pay rent. And tonight, the Chicago Bulls paid rent. Daniel Gafford got paid tonight. 23 over the last few games, 23 consecutive field goals. It was another perfect scoring game for Daniel Gafford. Exactly what we need. That man was just unstoppable. The dunks, the blocks, just going down with authority. And it was beautiful to watch Luka finding these guys. Like I said, 7 out of the 14 assists that Luka Doncic finished the game with, half of those were to Derrick Lively himself, who also had a 20-point game, who also had a career high in scoring tonight. He scored the most points in his career so far. The man was phenomenal. The rookie and the vet. You love to see it. But what else? Man, Daniel Gafford last 4 games, like I said, 16 and 10, 12 and 7, 17 and 7, 20. So he's not just scoring, he's getting boards. 28 straight made shots. What an awesome deadline addition. And I don't care how you feel about that trade for Daniel Gafford. Grade it how you want. I'm grading it an A because it's paying dividends already. And I don't know how much longer this is going to last. It would be amazing if he could continue this and be the all-time leader. I know Wilt's got the number 1 spot up, and then, before, I think Wilt was before actual record keeping, but apparently he has the record right now. And so it would be great for Daniel Gafford to try to beat that record and keep it going. Because as long as Daniel Gafford is not missing shots, we could keep winning games. I'm just saying. So shout out to Daniel Gafford. The man was a force tonight. It was great seeing him play. It was just phenomenal. But also, Derrick Lively, let's just put this into perspective. They combined for 42 points, 14 rebounds, 4 blocks, combining for 20 out of 21 shots. Those guys were phenomenal. I can't say it enough. Our bigs are here. They're ready. Who would have thought that a skinny rookie center in Derrick Lively would be our answer? Who thought that about an inch or two shorter center in Daniel Gafford would be our answer? But here they are. We don't need a crazy 7-footer who doesn't have good footwork, who doesn't get rebounds, who doesn't get blocks, who can't score. We don't need that because we got it at home, and we got it in bundles, baby. We got in Daniel Gafford. We got in Derrick Lively. The Twin Towers are in Dallas. And I don't care how you feel because they're here and they're making a statement. Another thing we want to talk about today was Luka Doncic. Like I said, he had 27 points, 14 assists, 12 rebounds. He had 6 threes. He was 3 3 points away from his 7th straight 30-point triple-double. But like I said, he just couldn't get that shot off at the end. And Jason Kidd said, all right, I'm not going to let you sit out there like Tim Hardaway Jr. and just shoot the lights out. Come onto the bench, let Jaden Hardy score. And like I said, man, Jaden Hardy had a little bit of a party. Jaden Hardy with 11 points. My man was 4 or 5 from the floor, 1 or 2 from 3, 2 or 2 on free throws, 93% true shooting in only 7 minutes. Play him. Free Jaden Hardy. The man was in garbage time, showing you that in an instant, you can ice him out, have him DNPs for days. But that one time, that one blowout game where there's about 7 minutes left to play, you put him in, good for 11 good points. And I love to see it. And I hope going forward, they just free the man, Jaden Hardy. Free the man. We need him on his team for sure. But that's all we got for you guys today. We'll be back Wednesday where we're going live for the Golden State Warriors game. Make sure you're there. We're going to be doing these post-game analysis. We're going to keep bringing you content, keep covering everything Dallas Mavericks related. Make sure you subscribe because we are dropping everything. Make sure you check out our Twitter and Discord. Link in the description below. And until next time, y'all take care. Peace.